So who is this Satan or the devil? You know, he's the major evil player all throughout the Bible. So who is he? Who is this? Why did he want to, mess with Adam and Eve, mess with God's creation of man? Again, the Bible explains it. In the prophetic books in the Old Testament, it reveals a little bit more about who Satan is. Now, in the book of Ezekiel, God calls Satan the king of Tyre. And this is what God says about Satan, who refers to the king of Tyre. You are the signet of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. So Satan had wisdom given to him by God. Satan had beauty given to him by God. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Again, so if there's any doubt that, was the serpent, the devil, it says he was in Eden. And every precious stone was your covering. Satan, when God made him, he made him beautiful. He made him beautiful. Satan wasn't inherently beautiful. He didn't do this himself. Satan is a created being, and everything he has, like us, is because God gave it to him. Don't forget that. We don't deserve any of this. Every good gift we have is from God. It's not inherently ours, so don't get prideful. Satan got prideful, and Satan tried to tempt Eve and Adam into getting prideful, okay? So every precious stone was your covering. Sardius, topaz, diamond, beryl, onyx, jasper, sapphire, emerald, and carbuncle. Crafted in gold were your settings and your engravings. On the day you were created, they were prepared. God created him. He was a created being. God made him everything he was when he was good. It wasn't inherently his. You were an anointed guardian cherub. So Satan was this high-ranking angel. I, God, placed you. You were on the holy mountain of God. In the midst of the stones of fire you walked. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created, till unrighteousness was found in you. In the abundance of your trade, you were filled with violence in your midst, and you sinned. So I cast you as a profane thing from the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O guardian cherub, from the midst of the stones of fire. So what happened to him? What caused him to fall? Your heart was proud because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. Now, that's in Ezekiel 28:12-17. God gave Satan his wisdom, good, holy wisdom, good wisdom. God gave Satan his beauty, made him beautiful. Satan, at some point, thought he was so beautiful that he deserved more, that he should be worshiped as God. We're going to see that next. And because of his arrogance and pride about the beauty that wasn't actually rightfully his, was given to him as a gift from God, it corrupted his thinking, and it turned his holy thinking and holy wisdom into sinful thinking and sinful wisdom. So what exactly did Satan do that caused him to fall and become evil? This is also detailed later in the Bible. This is from the book of Isaiah. This is from Isaiah 14:12-15. And it says, how you have fallen from heaven, O day star, son of God, son of dawn. So Satan is called day star, son of dawn, okay? Jesus in the Bible is called the great morning star. Now, when you think of the periods of how the day progresses, it goes morning, day, evening. What comes first? Morning. Jesus is the morning star. Jesus always existed. Jesus came before Satan. Jesus is God. He created Satan. He came first. Satan came later as a created being. He's the day star. Jesus, the morning star. How you have fallen from heaven, O day star, son of dawn. How you are cut down to the ground, you who laid the nations low. This is what he did that caused his thinking to become evil and sinful and corrupt, and he caused him to sin and rebel against God. Satan, it said, you said in your heart, I will ascend to heaven above the stars of God. I will set my throne on high. I will sit on the mount of the assembly in the far reaches of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High. But you are brought down to Sheol, the far reaches of the pit. Again, that's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12-15. Satan was made beautiful. He was made holy and wise. He thought he was so beautiful. He corrupted his wisdom, and he started thinking, you know what? I'm so beautiful. I should be God. I should be on the throne of God. I should be ruling everything. His throne should be my throne. I should be his equal. I should replace him. People should worship me. That caused him to fall. So Satan was cast down because he wanted to be like God and take over as God. Important. When the serpent or Satan approached Eve, what What did Satan say to Eve when she told him that God said to her that if she or Adam ate of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that they would surely die? What did Satan say? You shall not surely die. First says God's lying to you. For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be open and you will be like God, knowing good from evil. Genesis chapter 3, verses 4 to 5. Satan fell because of his pride. He wanted to be God and take over as God. What did he tempt Eve and Adam with? Don't listen to God. He's lying to you. If you do what I tell you to do and eat this, you're going to be like God. He tempted them with what caused him to fall. And unfortunately, the temptation worked. Now, the Bible, we'll get back to what happened to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, but the Bible further details what will eventually happen to Satan. Now, although the way it's written, it sounds like a future event, or the event is actually a future event from us, but the way it is written, it sounds like past tense, because for God, it is past tense. He's outside of time. He's in the past, present, future simultaneously. For him, this event already happened. So, continuing from the above passage in the book of Ezekiel, tells a little more what happens to Satan eventually. It says, your heart was proud because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I, God, cast you to the ground. I exposed you before kings to feast their eyes on you. By the multitude of your iniquities, in the unrighteousness of your trade, you profaned your sanctuaries. So I brought fire out from your midst, and it consumed you. I turned you to ashes on the earth in sight of all who saw you. All who know you among the peoples are appalled at you. You have come to a dreadful end and shall be no more forever. That's Ezekiel 28, 17 and 19. Now, in the end, in the book of Revelation, what happens to Satan is God destroys him. At some point, right at the end, God sends fire down from heaven, totally destroys Satan. Satan's thrown in hell forever and evermore. In this, in Ezekiel, it gives a little explanation, a little more exactly how Satan was destroyed. And it says, Satan had some kind of fire in him. God brought the fire out from his midst, and his fire that God brought out of Satan burned Satan up, and it consumed him, and it turned him into ashes on the earth. And the whole world saw this devil that tormented the earth since Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, destroyed, sent into ashes right in front of their eyes. So that is Satan's end. That's why you shouldn't follow him, because it's not going to end well for him. It's not going to end well for anybody that follows him. Follow Jesus. Now, returning to the events with Adam and Eve, God cursed the serpent.